Okay, here is the chart that I analyzed last weekend going into Monday. Play worked out extremely well, almost hit my target to the exact level within 1 to 2 days. Once that did come up past 150, came back and broke below 150 and a half. I did close out the whole position I was having. I'm still traveling overseas, so I'm not able to monitor and manage my trades on an active basis as I was before. But it ended up being a very nice setup, very nice trade, ended up being very profitable on the week here. This is basically the notes that I had from last weekend. The setup here was a bull flag, came up, hit the target, took me out once it, like I said, broke below 150 and a half. This upper wick up here just showed there was a lot of supply up there, some sellers. Maybe they were just picking a spot at 151 because it's a nice round number, who knows. But that was ultimately the level that did hold as resistance. So going forward here, now we've got a green hammer candle on the day. If you do follow any of my videos from the past, you do know that the hammer candle is my favorite candle to trade. And what I will be looking for is a breakout type of trade above Friday's highs. Even though there is price action above the day, I am still looking for a move above it. And the reason I say that is there's a nice trend line here that did develop and start coming down, which is now broken above and closed above. And I've got to go down to a smaller time frame, which I would actually be trading more actively and use this time frame. We've got a very clearly defined level here, right basically at this gap, which is about 150.34. So I'll go ahead and throw that level on here because that is going to be the level of importance for my purposes. Any move above there, I will go ahead and go long on a breakout type of trade, looking for a long entry above 150.40. In that case, if that does trigger, I will have my stop loss down here just below 150. I will give it a little bit of room because this is a much slower trading time frame that I'm usually doing. So if it comes down to 150 and just kind of hovers around there, I have no problem just holding through the little bit of pain here. We've got a nice range that did set up down here to about 149.90. Don't want to draw too many lines on the chart here, but that does coincide with where the VWAP is at the moment. So we'll look for that to actually be support. If it gaps down below this level down here anywhere, I will look for a bullish green hammer candle, something like this candle here or this one here, to trade above. And the stop loss will be just below, something similar to what these plays actually ended up doing on Friday. Still can't believe somebody was calling for gap up on Friday. That's an absolute moronic call, if you ask me. But it did hold up and show a significant amount of support here at the 50-day simple moving average, 8-period exponential moving average. Significant amount of volume here does confirm participants in the trade. So there is presumably a decent amount of bullish bias here, and even just adds more to the trade plan here for more upward movement. Now, a trigger into this trade here, I will look for a move above this 150, 190 area up to where I mentioned in my previous video of the breakdown. About 150, 152-ish was the original level. Now that we've come up here, put in what I'm going to assume is a higher low at the moment, coming off of two moving averages, I'm going to look for a move up here to around 154.20. This is going to be a profit target I'm looking at holding over a couple of days here, hopefully throughout the end of the week. I'll have a nice profit off of that move. So I'm going to go ahead and put my target up here at 154-ish. And that will be my trade plan going forward for this week. As I said, I'm still traveling, so I won't be able to actively do many of these videos every day. Internet connections kind of got me limited, and due to my location, it's not really possible at all times. So only going to do these on the weekends for the time being, at least for the next few weeks. So we'll see what happens. As I said, this is my trade plan going forward. Good luck.